Mary.
And Amma.
And today we are reviewing Married at First Sight. Y'all see nail cam?
So
But yes, we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
comment.
because we are lit over here and we are reviewing Married at First Sight. We missed the last episode where the last two couples got married, but now we are talking about their honeymoon. And I just got one thing to say. Stop ruining people's lives. The quote-unquote experts. Like, how you want to get somebody married with no job? Finances is like one of the most important, if not the most important thing in marriage.
No.
Because if you're there living in some box, how's marriage gonna work? Y'all got love? Love gonna keep y'all warm while you out there with the hobos and the drug addicts?
Will keep me warm. Don't need no money.
That's BS. That is the strongest sense of BS.
That was
It's
odd.
a shame. Like, why would this man that's in between jobs? No, you need to be stable.
This is what he said. He said he has decided to do freelance work. So I wonder to myself also,
what type of freelance work? He an artist?
I don't know. But,
exactly.
if he's a writer or something, they make money. There are a lot of people who make money freelance, but the father says, and his father has these dark glasses, so I couldn't really see his eyeballs to know what was going on. But the father, what do you think about the father when he was like, he wants to travel? Was he smirking, or I didn't know if the parents approved of this?
It doesn't. If he wants to travel, why the hell did you
Are
know why
you
he got
on Married at First Sight? If you want to travel, because then you know what he
got with a woman so that he
can
can
have a
pay his bills.
He can have a place to stay.
It's another Mac 2.0.
Exactly. Remember that tall guy?
That really, everybody thought he was so fine. He was like one of the worst people we've seen on the show.
But he had the height. I mean, you like the height.
Listen, I might want the height, but I don't want an A-hole. I don't need an A-wipe. I'm good.
Now, all of a sudden, she's like, I don't know if he has even allowed her to divorce him. He has become like a nightmare. Yeah. And it's been over, I think it's been over a year.
No, I think it's been 2 years.
It's just ridiculous. So yeah, this guy, he's free, and I think that's why he went to Married at First Sight. He wants a place to lay his head, like how Matt wanted a place to lay his head.
Yeah.
But he cheated the whole time that he was with her.
He was out there in the club where the friend went and caught him, and then had to go tell her. She really should just been with the friend, because the friend looked like he was
Married
into
at
her.
First Sight, you have to do better. I mean, when did this start?
I heard that you have to pay them $100,000 back if you actually leave the marriage. Actually, allegedly.
I wasn't sure of the price, but you do have to pay.
You have to pay them money. So you have to be forced into this craziness with these people that do not match up people's rights.
You just can't just break contracts like that. You have to pay because look, they put you up in a hotel, probably give you a ticket to fly somewhere.
That's ridiculous. But the thing is, you're here putting me on the show to ruin my life. How many lives have they ruined? Let's just count. I want y'all to name them in the.
No, let's not count, especially after the whole Cardi B and Tasha thing. We don't want to get into any trouble. And they come and say that we had.
Lord, Tasha K has to pay Cardi B $4 million. It's $4 million now. It's $4 million.
It was 3
no,
million.
It's $4 million.
It's gone up.
It's $4 million.
Look, we don't want any of that smoke, so let's just keep it moving on to Married at First Sight. Oh my goodness gracious! But
we gotta talk about that later. We should be discussing little gossip that's been going on.
Let's not talk about that. I have been a fan of Cardi B for the longest time, so.
I think you're great.
You have?
I have.
I didn't know you liked her music.
Not her music. I just like.
Maybe it'll just take time.
To me, she just seems so naive. Like, I feel like, and the one thing I like about her is her honesty. I just like her honesty, you know?
Yeah.
And she's not really ashamed of, like, her past or stuff like that. I just find that to be brave and refreshing. Yeah.
I was about to say, I know you don't like her music. Hold on, wait a second.
I don't know if I've listened to any of her music, actually. I don't think I've ever listened to her music.
You remember that song with Megan Thee Stallion?
I remember that song, but I never listened to it. I just heard that there's this song called WAP, but I never listened to it. You know, I've never listened to any of her songs.
Anyway, we deviate.
The female, my favorite female rapper.
Nicki
I don't know.
Minaj.
Well, before Nicki Minaj, there was a Sister Soldier now. There was a lady called Sister Soldier, loved her. And then Nicki Minaj, for sure. So, but I like Cardi B, just her, I like her personality of what I have seen. And I don't watch her that often, but from what I've seen, I like her.
What's going on? Alyssa does not like Chris. As soon as she saw that man with his snaggle teeth, his S curve, and his cheeks, she was like, "Yeah, this is a F no for me."
Yeah. Okay, so now she's going to go see his people.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a really hard decision. Things just like brought me to this place, and I didn't know anything. But like, okay, the worst that can happen is it's not right. So I'm like, if that's the worst that can happen, then why wouldn't you have an opportunity to be matched with somebody that could potentially be the right person?
Right.
She looks confused.
Mom, she don't want to be there. That's why she's confused.
Because she left with her bag, but I think
She left. She did not even go to the honeymoon.
let her know you don't have to pay us back, and so she's back.
But I just don't feel comfortable talking about last night, like with his family. Like it's weird, and I don't like it. So what do you
She
guys
looks
all like to do with
miserable.
Chris on your free time?
She's asking the family what they like to do on their free time. Girl, that's
Real estate never sleeps. Anyone that's immersed in their work in real estate, more often than not, they're on their phones 24/7. And mostly they're looking for new properties, they're talking to clients. You tend to kind of be not a backseat, not secondary. It's just they're so driven and motivated. That
Why are we
you
talking
should
about the father's
rest them,
job?
Appreciate it.
I don't
know
think
it's-
that's the father.
It's a good quality.
Who
He
is
looks
he?
way too young to be. He looks younger than his son. Then I think this must be the brother.
I mean, that's crazy.
She looks miserable, like she's holding back tears.
Work isn't life, and if you're looking for a wife,
She is gonna find anything wrong with this man. She already said she
She's
didn't
trapped for the next 7 weeks, and it's unfair.
Well, he's trapped too. I feel bad for him too, though. You know.
I feel bad for her because she's gonna put all this emotional abuse on him.
Stop signing contracts that you're not gonna keep.
I
If
would
the
never go
person
on
is-
Married at First
if the
Sight.
person like.
I could never.
Okay, so this is this guy, Elijah.
No, I'm not used to it, man.
Yeah.
It's been years since I actually like cuddled with a woman who's
Right.
real with you, so.
So since y'all didn't cuddle, I'm assuming y'all didn't cuddle?
She has nice lips though. Got a little makeup. It was
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was cool. The vibe, it's not that we didn't. I think me and her just trying to get on a mentor. But I really want to know her.
How are you feeling today? So far, I feel as though I made the right decision doing this, and I feel as though he's like genuine. That he
Second,
really
where's the
wants to
real
be a
mom?
husband. But he told me, yeah, I used to not, treat women that nice. And was like dating. I don't know. Yeah,
At least you told you. That's
I
good.
know.
Communication is great.
it is. It is.
Why?
But
Also, I need to talk
feel
about
like
that.
he's,
Why
like,
the
really
hell? And I'm
willing to
talking
just
about.
be committed
Why
to
would I talk to my
women.
future husband about my F buddy, me partying, and me drinking, and all this stuff? Why is that necessary? Why do you need to know that?
Is she talking to him about that?
She said that she was a party girl. She used to be out there drinking,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
that he used to be with all these different women, which I think is a red flag. Because as soon as you tell a man about your past, he go and he used that to stab you in the neck later on. So
His cheerleader to you. And hopefully you'll.
Okay, so she is giving her something.
It will mean something to you.
What is that?
some dirty T-shirts.
I was his cheerleader on the sideline, so I'm gonna give that role to his wife now.
I will take good care of him. No worries. He's in good hands.
This is not a typical scenario. It's not the kind of method that you need at all. So there has to be something you want out of this process, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's either you really believe in the process, you believe that somebody can do a better job at finding a match for you,
Right.
or you have ulterior motives.
Yeah. No, I'm here for the right reasons, and I feel like she's been around enough.
Oh yeah.
She'll be able to call it out if that is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
She's
Not
been
that I
around
did, I
enough
struggled with
F-boys,
the
like,
women
How would you know that?
What do you
See?
say? No. He just say she's been around. Like, okay, yeah,
Enough.
that sounds
That's-
weird.
it sounds horrible.
When you say till death do us part,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, because you're saying like you're making it sound like
it's
you just
gravity.
Yeah, you
Right.
make it
It's
sound like
gravity,
I
seriousness.
get what you're saying.
He keeps on interrupting.
I really did have an issue with his answers. It raises questions about what his intentions are and whether or not he's just on this for attention. That's it. Because he just seems like he's doing it because he wants to blow up.
Seriously, you guys are protectors. Call me out. You think I'm call me out, bro?
He was
I
trying.
can't even say.
And you interrupted me twice.
I can't even. I can't
Okay,
even get a word
I
out
can't.
because you keep on talking and spewing out this BS out of your
Okay,
throat.
let's see what this.
And I can't wait to discuss the crazy
Why is Keisha Plum on this show?
Stick around for the Married at First
Where is Jamie?
Night at 11 only.
Jamie's living in an RV somewhere
I know.
with her
they
3
got
kids and her
rid-
husband.
They got rid of her. I did not like that. I actually liked her though.
I think when they saw her social media.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
not.
I'm not gonna go there.
We're not going to go. We will not go there. Okay, I like Jamie. All right, we're not doing that.
I just think it was too
no,
personal.
no. Listen.
Maybe that's what they thought. I'm not saying this,
No,
but maybe that's
no,
what they thought.
no.
And they were like, maybe
They
they
did
a new
not say
host.
that. So you are not putting that out here in the atmosphere for anybody to hear this.
Anywho,
Jamie is my girl. I have been knowing her since she was first married at first sight, and she thought her husband did not look that good, and
Which
she
he
actually
didn't.
cried. However, look at them today. Look at them today. Okay, so I love me some Jamie. So
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep my thoughts to myself because they're not very nice.
Okay, thank you. So okay, now he. You know what is so interesting?
I just thought
Katina's friend is trying to call Olajuwon to the carpet to say, look, how do we know, like, you're not here for yourself, to be popular and whatever?
he was so
And he's
defensive.
trying to talk, and the guy is like, I got you, though. I got you, though. This is Olajuwon. And then the guy starts talking, I got you, though. I got you. Like he will not give Katina's friend an opportunity to finish his talk because he continues to interrupt him, and then has the nerve, after he has interrupted him like twice, has nerve to say, but if you think I'm bullshitting, call me out of my bullshit.
Call me out,
of my
though.
bullshit
Call me
there.
out, though.
Call me out. Call me out. And the guy at that point was just like this. Because he ain't got nothing to say. You've interrupted me twice. Now, I can't. But remember I told you.
Zach
From the
2.0.
moment I saw Olajuwon with his crying, what did I say?
And then how
I
he's
said
the
Zach.
producer?
Yes, I said Zach. This is another Zach. They saw another Zach, and they decided, with every hell that we went through, because we have gone through some trauma watching Zach.
Well, they said it made for good TV, so let's get another one.
They have decided, you know something?
He makes good
We
TV.
gotta bring this kind of character back on a regular basis.
And I have to pay you guys money for this foolishness? I'm not really getting married. I'm just here for foolishness.
And
y'all
I
use
already
me
feel
at...
bad for Katina because,
think-
unfortunately for her, she appears to be in that kind of vibration space where this is the kind of person on this vibration who's going to come her way. Because already she's there telling him about her past love life.
But he said it
lack
first.
of.
But no. This is what happened.
I don't care if the man comes and gives you 20 pages, a whole dossier of what he did in the past. You tell him, thank you so much, keep it to yourself. I actually don't want to know. Or you can pretend to read it. Maybe don't tell him that. Pretend that you've read it. But tell him, but I love what I'm seeing in front of me. And this is what I, know. I mean, what have you learned from all of that you shared with me? Okay, those lessons are important then. That's what you tell that dude. You don't get up and say, okay, let me sit back now and get real comfortable with this dude and start telling him about the F-boy that I have back at home. Where
F-buddy.
do they do that at?
In this relationship, apparently. It doesn't make sense. Why would you go and tell him about your past? Why does he need to know that if he's in your future?
I have a headache.
Why do you have to know about everybody that F back there? Are we bringing them with us to the new marriage?
And then she said she was a part. And then, oh, my friends know me to be a party girl.
Like, I'll take them
All
out
of
and then I'll
that
be out
is
until
for
5
what?
a.m. Like,
Okay. All of that was for what? I think she is trying. She thinks.
but you know, he set her up though. He went and said it first.
Women make this mistake. They feel like they have to come to the man's level to tell him, I party, this is how I have sex, all kinds of, because they're trying to get that man with their loins. They're not trying to get the heart of the man. Because that's what you're going to need, boo, for a relationship. And not a situationship. Oh, please, let me not even say that word ever in life. Because the last I had one is another celebrity coming for us.
Situationship, Mom. That's just a general world. Even
The
the
first time
hobo on the street can say he has a situationship.
The first time I heard about that was Will and Jada. That's why I said.
Look, I heard
we're
about
not
that
gonna-
during college from my
Oh,
friends.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought that was their stuff.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, she
Anywho.
didn't even say situationship. She said an entanglement.
She kept
Whatever the
saying,
hell that meant.
what was it? Okay.
How was it?
I can't.
The Russia kind of came at me.
Oh my God.
We have to pray for Will,
Ooh,
yo.
we are going to have
You,
to
I'd
pray
imagine
for
my
all of
family
them.
being
But-
you,
Especially the kids.
you know, there's a different approach.
That's for damn
Yeah,
Skippy.
we cannot talk about.
Your dad kind of brought up that you're kind of.
I divert.
That you're not currently working.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk about this man with no damn job.
Okay, let's see what he's planned. Now that she's asking him.
I think we need to have some conversations about where we're headed, what we want. And
That's why she's
where we're
asking
going.
you.
Um,
Wait, she just asked you a question. He said he needs
this is about
conversation.
If and where I'm going to commit to a full-time job.
If.
I'm pretty serious about having children, and I need to have a partner that's financially stable. So I just need to know, how he's going to show up for me in that way.
We have a lot to
Y'all
talk
stop
about.
coming on Married at First Sight.
But that's why she's asking you the question. She's asking you a question. You say, we need to have a conversation. But I just asked you a question.
No, because he was figuring out how your finances can help me, so I ain't gotta get no job.
Cheryl, she gave
Bum.
me
Bum.
Okay, let's see
in
this.
the hat she used to wear at your football game.
That's fire.
Did you learn anything helpful from meeting with my friends?
No, not really helpful.
Oh, he didn't learn
She was
anything helpful.
welcoming. She was welcoming, and then Jelani was questioning like, "Are you here for the right reasons?"
Mm-hmm. He's kind of like my protector. Like, I take his advice. His advice really matters to me because he's a good judge of character.
Oh,
I can't. I don't think it's judging. I don't know. I don't know him enough. I don't think it is though. Everything I say to him, he questions. He was asking me like, "Why are you really here?" In his head, he already has his own image.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stand my ground. Like, bro, this is it.
So it is important that I hear my friends' opinions of my husband. If they're seeing a red flag that I'm not seeing, I want to just take it, put it in my pocket, because we just met each other. Like, maybe I'm blinded, I don't know.
He has his, he has his own opinion. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you from the beginning, I don't try to convince no grown man. If you don't rock with me, that's what it is what it is.
he's full of horse shit. That's very
He
obvious.
doesn't try to convince your friends because he's a
No,
grown man.
he said he doesn't try to convince other men because men can always see when a man is full of shit. That's why he don't care to convince another grown man.
This is so cute. And he surprised each couple with gift baskets to celebrate.
I already know.
I mean, you could have just calmly explained to him and allayed his fears. The fact that he's not willing to do that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
One another without
I can already see 3 couples aren't going to work.
Take this time to discuss
I
with
have
your
not
spouse.
seen
Here's to
one
love,
yet that's going
marriage,
to
commitment,
work.
and
I still have to look. I'm
I
still
had
looking
hope
at
for Jasmina and
Jasmina.
Michael.
I'm
I
still,
had hope for
I
them.
still have my one eye because I'm not sure if she's,
If she's feeling him
like
I
that.
don't think she is.
Puerto Rico, oh.
But then I remember that girl.
But he's so nice and very kind. It seems that she might actually be like, you know what? He's a good guy.
I hope
He's not
so.
my type, but I'm gonna make it
I
work.
think that they may work, but I don't know about
I've never
him.
been there, and she has, so this is great.
It's really one of my favorite places. I've been there
We're gonna get awesome color.
maybe a dozen times. No, maybe like 7 times.
Do they have burgers in Puerto Rico?
You're not eating a burger in Puerto Rico. Do you like calamari? Oysters?
No.
Wait, what do you eat?
Clearly goldfish.
You'll expand your palate.
I think it's gonna be wild because I don't speak
This
the
man
language,
is-
and Lindsay does. She's very adventurous. She knows what she's doing. I have no clue.
It gets cold.
Why would you go
So
to
you're
another
sweatpants?
country to eat a hamburger?
No.
No.
Sweatpants aren't worn outside of the house, but.
I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that. Some people are just very set in their own little dietary ways.
You have to explore different things. Like me, I never went to try calamari, but I have to say it's actually pretty nice
I don't
when it's
like it.
fried.
I've never been to
I
Puerto
don't like
Rico.
it at all.
I've
I
never been
tried
to
it and it was awful.
that other country. But
I thought it was pretty
still,
decent when I had it.
I've never been that far.
Somebody lied to me and told me it was fried mac and cheese. That's the only reason why I even had it in the first
Ooh,
place.
they're taking them to Puerto Rico.
Arriba.
That's what this guy wanted to do. He wants to travel around.
And not have a damn job.
But I'm still like, this guy,
So you're 38 and don't have a job?
that's when you have decided.
These are the options that women have to deal with
This is the bathing suit.
in society.
This is the sarong that goes around the bathing suit. So you tie it like this.
Like that.
Please don't put.
Cute.
I hope I brought enough clothes.
He looks shorter than her.
I'm ready to have.
She has her.
What do you like to wear when you go to the airport?
I'm all sweatpants.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to like a little dance spot.
Yeah, we can.
You don't do bachata?
No.
Oh man. Do you want to see like try? Come. I'm not that good either. It's okay.
I have too much.
Well, we got it's all right. We got heels on.
Oh my God.
Close.
Okay.
And all you're gonna do is literally 1, 2, continue.
Okay.
I think our honeymoon's gonna be sexy. I think it's gonna get real hot, steamy, pop the hip. Boom.
This hip?
Yeah, pop on the hip. Boom, boom, and boom.
I'm not sure what it's giving
We
me.
will have sex on the honeymoon.
I'm just already feeling so much for her.
We're gonna plead the fifth.
Oh, we have a gift. All right. This is awesome. At brunch, Taylor told me that this is sort of classic Alyssa, just give her time. I'm perfectly fine with that. My plan coming into
God
this
have
process
mercy.
is decades long, right? I'm looking for a lifelong marriage.
You ain't gonna find it with her. That's for Skippy.
I've never been there.
We're my best friends.
No, those snaggly teeth. I mean, because that's what she said. She said as soon as she turned the corner and saw his snaggly teeth, she knew it was a wrap.
But I'm not convinced that she's not at a zero.
I actually, when I saw his snaggly teeth,
What we want to do.
you know, it was kind of
Not really
really.
attractive. I mean,
I
the
just
S
felt
curve
like-
is a no for
Going
me.
on a trip like this with me and with everybody else too.
Teeth is a no. Some women would like that. I don't like the dad bod. I'm sorry. Women, we have to
My
be
thing
forced
is
to look
teeth.
sexy
I-
till we're 60, and men get to have S curves, and it's called sexy. No, y'all don't get a pass. It's not sexy.
You get a pass.
And want to just
This is when the S curve is when the back is like this, the stomach follows, and then the butt's like that. Y'all see the S curve? It's a
I
no.
have it, so well, mine is no longer the S curve, the O curve.
No, the S curve only applies to men.
want to be local shopping.
We're on vacation.
Oh boy,
Would you go like shopping
this
downtown?
girl does not like him at all. It's so painful. It's so painful to watch.
Just like rubbed me the wrong way.
What the hell is? He was like this.
Was trying to mess with
Did you
it.
see the head?
He's like, oh yeah, maybe like shopping or this or that. And I was like, I'm good, just like sitting at the beach. He's like, okay, yeah, me too.
This is perfect. I know we're gonna spend the entire time on the beach, right? That's the goal.
Well, you can go do things like that you want to do.
He just wants to.
She does not want to be around him. That's what she's trying to say.
She's being forced.
So
Well, it's not forced because she signed the contract.
Found out that we are going to Puerto Rico, and by we, I mostly mean that Alyssa and I will be in Puerto Rico, but not the way that I would have wanted to be in Puerto Rico with the woman that I'm married to, which is disappointing.
But did you see that tick he had? Where his neck was like.
It's frustrating. It's disappointing.
No, I think he was just trying.
Mom, the way he did it was like.
With the right intention, because in this moment, I feel like.
God have mercy.
Dealing with her and stiffening his neck. He got a cracket. Ah, Papa God.
Hard to try.
I just feel sad, like it's just cringy.
I feel bad for anybody who goes on Married at First Sight because it's not going to be a great experience. I'm sorry, it's just not.
I mean, oh my goodness.
How many lives have they ruined?
So, okay, so we have, let's see the couples we have. We have Jamina, I don't know his name, but Jamina and...
Jasmina with Michael, Katina and Alajuan.
Hold on. Yes, Alajuan. Katina, okay, got that one.
We have...
Lindsay and the other guy, who they seem happy thus far. I don't know if it's going to work because the brother was saying, I guess him being a realtor, he is going to be very busy. They're busy, their job comes first.
Mom, she's happy with that because she ain't going to be with him after the 8 weeks. So let him be busy. Let him stay the hell away from me.
No, that's Lindsay. You're
That's
mixing
not
them
Lindsay.
up. That's Lindsay. Lindsay is the blonde.
Mom, the realtor who was talking about the real estate and stuff like that, that was the girl who doesn't like the man.
No. Is it?
Yes, because I remember her eyes like this, ears like this, and we were like, why did they ask you about the parents' downtime?
That is so
She
true.
does not care if he's gonna be busy. Just make sure you stay the hell away from me because I will not be having sex with you. Alyssa.
Okay.
God have mercy.
And then you have Lindsay and the other guy, who I think probably may work. And you think Jasmina and the other guy will work. I have to watch them a little bit more because I don't think she's that much into him. But then it reminds me of Dana and Greg.
Yeah.
Remember? And then by the end, she loved him. So I'm hoping that's the case for them. And then who's the next one? We have 4 so far. Noah and the guy, the unemployed freelancer.
That is not going to work.
Yeah.
Don't listen. The days of women taking care of grown-ass men are over. Know that it is over.
Yeah.
No woman women, we have to do all this stuff. And then we also have to maintain jobs.
Boy. Yeah.
Okay? So we're going to have a job, take care of households, take care of kids, and then take care of you, a grown man, when you are made to go work and provide? It don't make sense.
You know what is so interesting?
Make it make sense, Steve.
Even though she is talking about children, he has not talked about kids. So,
Mom, this is not going to work past the 8 weeks. He's not thinking long term.
He's not thinking about kids.
Mom, he's not thinking long term.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He knows it's going to be over in the 8 weeks, but he wants to go travel like Matt did and go live his little best life and let her be taking care of him. It ain't going to work. We already know it ain't going to work with them. We know it ain't going to work with the guy who ain't got a job. We know it's not going to work with Olajuwon because he is off the rail somewhere. He out there space somewhere.
I'm already feeling so bad for the girl because she seems so nice.
Who, Alyssa?
Olajuwon's girl.
Katina?
Is that her name?
Mm-hmm. He just seems so, like, extra, like, hugging the producer, like, oh, I'm scared. So,
And
like,
then
he
he
just
said-
needed attention.
And then he said that he's not a cuddler.
Yeah, because he was there having sex with women, not caring about them. Cuddling is an intimate act. You do that with people that you care
When you
about.
had sex with her, it seems as though they consummated their marriage, right?
Well, he said no, they didn't, but he said they made out or whatever.
Okay.
I don't think they did. Because she would have been much closer to him if she did. Or maybe she did and the sex was bad. But I feel like men who go out there and are having sex with so many different women, you can't be possibly pleasing all of them.
Yeah. I mean, you probably are pleasing yourself.
Yeah.
But not the women.
Yeah.
Huh, but tell us what you think. Who do you think is going to make it out?
I actually have hope for nobody.
No, you said
Jasmina and Michael. I have like 5% hope, but I don't think she's really feeling him like that. And then on top of that,
I don't think so. You know, I don't think she's feeling him.
And on top of that, he shuts down whenever he gets angry. Women don't like that.
I'd rather the man shuts down and cool off.
Then you come cuss me out or
then
something
you come
like
and
that.
act in the plum fool and say
Yeah,
things.
same.
Yeah, cool down and keep it moving. Yes.
Yeah. I'm fine with
prefer
that. But most women, you know,
don't
like that.
The thing is, you don't have to settle disagreement
right then and there.
These things can keep.
You can write a letter
for more than a day. You know what I loved? Remember that girl?
Well, I think you should still go come to bed together. I don't think anybody should sleep on the couch. You should still come to bed together.
You still come to bed and stuff like that.
You still eat together at the table, even if you're mad.
Yeah, these don't have to be settled right now and then. It's like that girl, Bobby's wife. I can't remember her name. But remember, she wrote him that whole long letter to express herself because she's not very communicative. Yeah. You know? And so that was beautiful. You can write, like you said, write letters and stuff. But yeah.
Anyway, so apparently, I don't know what happened. I was warming up my food, but what happened with Lindsay?
Apparently, she said to
Olajuwon.
She turned to Olajuwon, and she was like, "Look, do you speak Spanish?" And he says, "No." She said, "Okay, well," he said a little bit. She said, "Well, you know you have to speak Spanish when you're in Puerto Rico." She said, "Well, what are you going to speak when you go to Puerto Rico?" He said, "Well, I'm going to go ahead and speak English." And she said, "Because that's what I'm comfortable with." And she said, "You know you have to speak Spanish." So he got upset about it. So he told her, "Look, you pay attention to your husband. You don't need to come here and tell us what we need to do, me and my wife, what we need to do."
My thing is, did you go and tell all the other couples that, or you just told them?
Yeah, I don't know what like if someone says, you have to speak Spanish. She said, yeah, I mean, I'll try, but I don't know how to speak Spanish. The same
I mean, there's
thing.
no issue with that, but my thing is, why are you harassing people? If they did not speak a lick of Spanish, why does it matter? Okay, they're at a resort. Obviously, they have a resort where people speak English there. Okay?
This is what I feel.
So my thing is, why are you even talking to them? Focus on your connection with your husband. The thing is, Lindsay be doing too much. Anyway, I don't think Olajuwon should be there getting all upset. You could have just been like, oh, okay, just been like, yeah, okay. Then just go about your business. For it to be a whole thing where she has to get off the bus, don't make no sense. Like,
and then the other thing too, I don't think the reaction from both of them was warranted. Like, I don't feel as though he needed to react that way, and I also don't feel as though if he says, "Hey, Lindsay, pay attention to your own husband," I don't think it warranted her not being on the bus either.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Both of them seem to be probably one of those people who are easy to trigger. If you're easy to trigger, please don't make jokes with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't even know each other.
And
so why
Katina,
y'all...
just be your wonderful, peaceful self.
Oh, he actually is a little taller than her, like 2 inches.
I think she was wearing heels before.
I'm gonna keep irking you.
Oh boy, okay.
Lindsay,
so Katina has come in to fight for her hubby.
I'm usually a forgiving person, but right now, I don't really know about her.
Okay. So obviously,
she's taking his side, which I would not do that.
Katina,
just stay neutral.
Lindsay may have done something then, because Katina doesn't seem like she seems very peaceful. So Lindsay, I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
What's going on?
I think we were all laughing and joking on the plane.
Okay.
And one of the husbands got a little aggressive with me about fighting, and I was like, "What, you want to fight me?" Thinking we were joking. And then he started posturing and waiting for me at the end of the line and puffing his chest out and raising his voice, and it just really triggered me. And it really brought me to a place where I didn't feel comfortable. And it really shook me at my core.
So where was your husband when all of that was happening?
That man wasn't gonna say nothing.
Kind of feel better.
I think Lindsay and Olajuwon, they're very quick to drama.
I think Olajuwon. I mean, I totally. I can say that. I can see what Lindsay is saying.
Take a shower. I'll go see what happened. Talk to the people and just kind of stood by me and made me feel safe and cared for. And
he did.
That's all I ever wanted, and I'm so grateful.
Well, she said the husband stood by her and made her feel good. Yeah. Lindsay, don't go and talk to Olajuwon. Why don't you let your husband go talk to him? You know what I'm saying?
day.
And you both were. She said they were all both laughing and joking, and so she said this stuff. Well, obviously he took exception to that.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Then he raised his voice. Then you felt bad. You guys just let it go. But it doesn't sound as though they're gonna let it go.
And now she can't review the other
I'm
couples.
sure it's coming across to the
Oh,
other couples
really
as well.
retarded.
I'm sure they're noticing it. I think it's probably why they tiptoe around us and they don't ask us, hey, what's going on? They don't ask us, hey, what'd you guys do the wedding night? Because they're like, they know that they're not like us.
So pretty.
I spent time with Chris. We've had great conversations. He's a great guy. But I haven't really seen much interaction with him and his wife. I'm not exactly sure what the disconnect is, but it's obviously a little awkward, a little tense. Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
We're only missing one thing, and that's alcohol.
Here we go. There it is.
Yeah, you all don't need alcohol. You all are gonna be that drunk. What?
Okay, no donut. No.
That's our cat. I'm sorry. She just decided, you know something? We're done with the video.
She is addicted to anybody that is eating food, and she will harass you until you give her something to
So we
eat.
had a disagreement. We're not gonna let that mess up our journey.
Oh,
As much as
brother.
we're getting to know our spouses, we're also getting to know each other as individuals. We're a brotherhood, a sisterhood. You know, this is beautiful.
Oh, Katina, don't be the couple that's causing issues.
Yeah, she has to. We're together. We can't have two different opinions, right? Hey, Mark the Shark.
Oh,
Yeah, Lindsay's husband is here.
You're good, man. We all learn about each other. I was just saying that we're all learning about each other.
Yeah,
Things are gonna happen like
That's
that.
what I told her. I'm like, Lynn's like, there's so many different personalities here.
Yeah.
And everyone has a past.
We set you up.
I told her, I'm like, Lynn's, I'm like, you're always at a 10.
Absolutely.
And
Uh-oh.
everyone has buttons.
Yeah.
You have buttons. Elijah's got buttons. Chris might have buttons. I doubt it, but Chris might have buttons. I want to apologize for what happened on my team.
Yes.
And I don't want you guys to feel that we all can't get along. We want to rise above this. And we don't need tension over little things, right?
No.
All right. So can we cheers? Let's get together.
what the hell is your wife?
Here's to moving on.
As he just
Throws her underneath the bus and kicks her.
booted her under the bus. And he
Lindsay.
comes to come and have a drink. Now I wonder if he's gonna take one of his drink to go give her.
No. As he sits down without his wife, and he made you feel protected and
I
safe, girl.
can't. I can't.
This fool.
I can't.
That means
But
What
we
did I
said
say?
he wasn't feeling her. We said that.
I'm cool with it. I don't need an apology. We marked the shark off head on, and I have nothing to worry, you know.
So I think for me, I have a lot of patience. So if you see me mad, it's kind of like, whoa,
Yeah.
like you must really be bothering her. I'm gonna be super respectable. Of course, I'll still be friendly, surface level, but I think that I can't be in a space with her for a long period of time because her personality is just way too much for me.
Of course, I'm a little worried. You know, I still feel like there could be tension between my wife and Katina and Elijah. You know,
Well, why is
it what it
Elijah
is.
whispering her
But we're here
ear?
for a week, so
I
hoping
can't.
things may change. We gotta work past this.
Yeah.
You know, we're all here together.
Well, he sounds like a nice guy, but you just don't.
You kicked
roll.
her, and then you threw gasoline on her, and then rolled her underneath the bus. I mean, this
can't.
idiot
I
came and
can't.
said, I mean, come on, Lizzie, you're always at a 10.
Remember,
But you know, that's the issue. You went and said, I want to bare my soul to this man. I want him to know everything about me. That told him about your mama, was there cussing, saying every F word in the book.
Oh, you see, I
on
haven't
your
watched
wedding
it.
day.
You know, I have
But
not
the thing
watched
is, the
it.
thing-
This is my first.
Look, y'all, I
She
know.
was cursing her mama.
No.
What in the world is
No.
going on?
But she kept on cursing the whole entire wedding day. And then on top of that, she was there sitting down, you know, when it was the wedding night or whatever, talking to him about her mama and about how her mom had wrote some horrible things about her. Said, oh, I'm not coming last minutes in an email, all this stuff. She said, you know, this is my husband. You know, he's such an amazing man. I just want to give it all to him. No, you don't do that.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
That was
This
too
might...
much information for him all at one go. don't talk about your family. Don't talk bad about your family. You know what you do
They
when you
will
have
stab you
problems
in the
with your
neck with
family?
it later. Like how he has stabbed you in the neck with that information that you
child.
told him, oh, I'm always on 10. Now he has gone and told everybody, she's always on 10.
And then her family also didn't do her any favors, though. Because the father was kind of like, you got to rein her in.
This is why I said,
And even if you have to be vicious, that was the father's word.
this is why sometimes you can't even invite family to your wedding. I always said 6 people on the beach, and that does not include my extended family. Like,
You
listen.
cannot say that
Oh.
here.
No,
But I
y'all,
know-
I'm
but
going
I
to have
know
a
what you
big
mean,
wedding.
yeah. I mean,
I'm going to have a big wedding,
the
Mom.
thing is, we have a big family. So 6 people on the beach, that's your immediate, like, it's just us.
No, that's 3 people for me,
Mhm.
my mom, my brother, and then his 3 people,
Yeah.
whoever they may be.
I hear that.
It's just too much, you know.
You see, I didn't watch that part.
But the thing is, Lindsay, you went in telling this man you're always on 10. Let him find that out later on.
Yeah.
You know, after the 8 weeks.
So he comes down, apologizes on your behalf, even though probably she did not send you to give her an apology on her behalf.
We said he wasn't interested in her, though, didn't we?
Well, I thought that he was startled by her.
Absolutely.
Once she opened her mouth and was, what happened to me? I didn't watch the whole thing because I don't remember her cursing.
You watched the first episode. I think the cursing was on the second episode.
Okay. But I remember him being startled by her. The way she was like talking quite a bit.
Now, there's nothing wrong
And
with who you
I just
are.
felt like probably the women that he has been around
Are more subdued.
Right.
Now, I don't want.
So.
Listen, I totally understand Lindsay.
And she said she used to be a hospice nurse. You can't be a hospice nurse. I'm sure
Maybe
she's not
that's
like
why
that
she's
on
so
her job.
lively, though, because she's been around
She's-
death so much. She
Yeah,
wants to
maybe.
kind of, you know. But
Do you think she's overcompensating for something, or
I'm sure.
you know?
But the thing is, I understand how Lizzie can be, because
Ooh.
sometimes I can be on 8 or 6, as y'all have seen on this show.
Yeah.
You know? And there's nothing wrong with being who you are. Nothing at all.
Mhm.
But you have to give it to people in small bits.
Yeah.
Let them like you
But
first,
most-
and then you can.
But most of the time, you're not there. though.
I mean, no. No,
You're
but this show
usually
just gets me
chill.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So, but with her, when she says she's always on a 10,
I'm not always
that
on
means
10.
she's always on a 10.
I'm like 60% on an 8. I'm not even on a 10. I'm like
No.
a 6 sometimes.
60%, you're like on a 2-3.
Yeah.
You're kind of
I'm pretty
chill.
chill.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll have my moments when I'll come kick the door in and be like, "Hi, mommy." No, but that's like
But
once a
she
day.
says she's
always
on
on
10.
10.
So
there's no break. I'm sure there's a break.
now you have like everybody not. That has to be hard for her.
And now you have your husband coming kicking you. I'm just shocked that you went and
if
kicked him underneath the
she
bus.
stays with him and then she sees this, it's gonna be problems.
Bit of a reality check, making me realize that yes, they did just get married and we are together.
I'm still not over the fact that they let somebody who has no damn job on this show. This is why I
Maybe
would
he
never.
had a job and then stopped his job when he came.
Unstable. That's what that's called.
What's going on? She moved. Why?
Can you look straight down? That's scary. We have a building under us.
You're used to looking down. You're really tall.
Oh, she's scared of the height.
Girl, that's me too. I cannot even do the kiddie roller coaster.
We've only known each other for 2 days, but I do feel like I'm developing really strong feelings for Steve.
Girl, don't do
chemistry
not develop feelings for a man who ain't got no job. Don't do it.
This is pretty incredible.
And for the love of God, don't have sex with
I
him.
still have a lot to learn about
Look at the
him.
view.
So I'm
Beautiful
anxious
view.
to see how this trip will go. What do you want to do first?
Parasailing has always been on my list. It's just something that I haven't done before.
She just said she's scared of
otherwise,
heights.
I'd definitely be down for some jet skiing or
But she
zip
said, what did you
lining.
say? Parasailing? What's that?
What about you?
It's on the water?
No, that's like coming off a cliff or something.
Oh, wow.
I can't die on my Girl.
Okay. Oh, look at that peacock.
I completely see where Yasmina's coming from. Because I'm actually a very positive person.
Yeah.
I don't believe in being pessimistic.
No.
Or believing that there's going to be conflict. Because the thing is, if you think that there's always going to be conflict, you draw that energy towards you. Everything in life is
and
energy.
you're looking for it.
You're looking for it. That's why it came to you. And his thing is like, you know, because we met, of course we want to have conflict. No. If we just respect each other and not say stupid stuff, then, you know, it'll be fine. But also, Aljiwana, whatever his name is, you know, it was just too much. You really didn't have to react that way, but you know, I wasn't surprised because look the way he reacted with the friend. That man was on 1,000, going off with the friend back and forth, getting all like, you let me know, I got you. Da, 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 da.
He and Lindsay probably have the same personality.
No, but he's more aggressive. And Lindsay was just, you know, she was just being on 10, being herself or whatever. She even said she thought it was a joke, and then he took it so literal, and then just went off the deep end. And now you, Katina, here are like siding with this man you don't even know. You should just be biased. You should not be like, oh, she ain't my sister. Don't do that. Because when he goes and acts an ass, he's going to be expecting you to be on his side. And then the minute that you're not on his side, he's going to turn on you. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Never side with a man who
is getting aggressive with a whole woman.
Exactly. Don't side even with your spouse. I mean,
like, at the end of the day, you are a woman.
Because it's almost as if you're giving him a pass. It's okay to treat someone like that. They will say something to you. It's not everything that has to be addressed. But her husband did say that people have their triggers. And obviously, something triggered him.
Well, he's so easily triggered.
Yeah.
He's so
The other thing,
triggered.
too, he's easily triggered. Because even when Katina's friend was trying to ask him stuff, he took it, he said, then when Katina said he's a good judge of character, no, he's not. No, he's not.
I don't even know him that well, but
I can tell he's not a, you know, like, so, yeah.
It just.
And Lindsay, I know you're at a 10, but at the same time, you need to know how to read a room. You are a whole woman. You need to know how to read a room. You're a 10, but that doesn't mean everybody around you has to be uncomfortable while you're a 10. That's how I just feel, too.
Yeah. Makes sense. Read a room.
You know,
that's just part of being
especially when you get
being.
older, you know, when you know, it reminds me of, you know, when elderly people say, like, I can do whatever because I'm old.
Grandma.
Like, I can be rude. No, not. I'm sure my mom has said that. But, you know what? But there are some elderly people who can be very mean. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and then they'll say, you know, not my mom, but I have, you know,
no,
some
grandma's not rude at all.
But there's some elderly people. It's like, I don't care. I'm this old. I'm gonna curse you out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. No, you know.
First day of my honeymoon.
So not because you're a 10, that means everybody has to be uncomfortable, Lindsay. Either.
Just take it one moment at a time. How was drinks?
He thoroughly enjoyed himself.
We really want to make sure that you and Katina were good, and
all he does want is let you know that he wants you to feel comfortable around him.
and he's like, I want to talk to her, I want to like hug it out, like I want to like make sure she's good.
Two people hit a nerve, and we're all new. We just gotta like be careful if we provoke anyone, or we have conversations with people we don't know well enough yet.
I always have you back.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I am, thank you. I just
It's not have your back.
Makes me
He
feel
kicked you under the bus and set you on
Having
fire.
someone in your life is going to be helpful to you to work through these situations.
You're helping me with a lot of things. I like how kind and caring you are to like everybody.
Girl, don't be praising that man.
Don't be praising this man.
Don't be
You
praising.
better wait until the review.
I'm really grateful for the experts. I feel like you guys have matched me with.
They're not experts, and this man don't feel you like that.
I feel Mark's support consistently. I love his positivity. I think I already love him.
She already loves. She already loves Judas.
For you and the cats.
She already loves Bruto. Et tu, Brute. As he stabbed you in the back. Lord have mercy. Whew. This reunion with this one is gonna be lit after she sees that. Oh boy, this poor man.
This feels awkward.
Chris.
Oh, this is the part I was waiting for, y'all. This is the part I was waiting for. I saw the preview for this.
It is.
I can't with this
to be
girl.
married and spend the rest of my life with somebody, but I'm stuck not knowing if I should be trying or not trying.
Listen, you have to pay $100,000, so you better make it try for 7 weeks.
Super pretty.
It's gorgeous.
The view is
Do you
everything.
want to stay in it here?
I don't think I feel comfortable staying in the same room with somebody like that I don't know very well.
Like, what? It's, I mean, a ridiculous notion. We spent a total of 40 minutes together, and then you told me that you didn't want to stay in the same room. You told me that we couldn't talk about it then. I had to get the microphones and cameras away so that we could talk about it at all. I think that you've tapped out. What frustrates me is that there was never a point in this process where you put in an effort. I think you went into this expecting the perfect person. And when you got somebody that wasn't, you said, I'm done. I'm not even going to take any steps
I'm telling you that's
to
not
learn
the case.
something.
You know, I feel gypped. You feel gypped. And this sucks for both of us. There has been nothing but problems from almost the second that we met. And there's been nothing but differences in our core values, beliefs, everyday life, personalities, and hobbies. There's been nothing but differences
How do you
in
know?
every way, shape, and form, in just like literally every single thing. And just
All these things keep happening, and you're telling me that you really gave this a chance.
Yeah. Do you think I'm lying?
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think you're lying? I mean, great, dang. This gaslighter, she is a gaslighter.
He just called me a liar.
What is wrong with
God, just take the wheel. Just take the wheel. Because I can't drive this ship no more.
hot mess? This woman don't
From the
want
day
this
you
man.
got here, you know, you have not tried. You have not put any effort into this marriage.
She
It's
already
been
said
it's been 48 hours, bruh. What you want me to do? You not attractive?
She-
I ain't feeling you. You ain't get a clue? How many ways can I say I don't want you? I don't want to be with you. Please end this. Walk away so you can pay the $100,000 and it won't be my fault because I walked away. How many ways can I say I don't like you, bruh? How many ways?
She said so. She said that the moment she turned the corner and saw his snaggly teeth, it was a wrap for her.
And I blame the damn therapist. Because at this point, y'all are not y'all ain't no
And she said
experts.
I will be very interested to know what she said she wanted when, because they may have just decided to go the opposite.
That's what they do all the
You
time.
know, I don't want a smoker. Let's find you a smoker. Someone who
Oh,
smokes.
I want a man who doesn't lie. Let me find a man who lies and then who remember that guy who said he was a
I
yoga
don't-
instructor and said he was actually the damn janitor?
Oh boy, I was so sorry for that poor girl.
I want a man who's financially stable. Let's get the man who ain't got no damn job.
Yeah. I don't like bald men. Let's find you
Her
a
bald man.
man. I don't like beards. Ooh, let's find with a whole beard and mustache and everything. Like, what is wrong with you people?
They're
It's,
stupid.
like, stop.
They don't. It makes for good TV. That's what it is.
And it's annoying.
So if you don't want your life ruined, do not call
But
Married at
she
First Sight.
says something very important that we have to really talk about. She said she feels gypped. Gypped. You know, is that what she said? She said I've been gypped. You've been gypped. You know, but she has already told him that, and she says, let's just make the best of it, even though it does not work out. However, You say let's make the best of it, but you don't want to be in the same room. You don't want to do activities with him. You want to be by yourself. She was standing next to the guy, Jasmina's husband, relaxing like this. I said, "Where, Jasmina? Where you at?"
Mom.
And calling her husband, Chris, where you at? At least up here with the other dude with the beard.
Mom, she probably think this man is so damn ugly.
Oh.
I don't even want to look at him for another
I
second.
know, but she has to look beyond that because he has nice eyes. He does.
Look,
but she's
look,
not
if
even...
I'm walking down the aisle and I see a man with an S curve, that will actually be enough for me to just say no. I'll pay the $100,000. I'll
There was
pay
a time
it.
you liked someone with an S curve.
When the
There was a
hell was
time.
that?
There
There
was
was
a
never a
time.
time. There was
Not
never a
anymore,
time.
but there was a time.
First of all, childhood
but
friend.
you saw beyond the S curve. And what I'm saying to
Mom,
her,
no, Mom, look,
is-
no, cause it's a childhood friend. I know him beyond the S curve.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But if I do not know you,
yes.
look, if I'm courting somebody,
Yeah.
I am not going. If I see your picture and it has S curve, I'm sorry, but I'm swiping right. Bye bye, or swipe left, whatever it is. I have just told myself I'm not going to settle, and I want somebody who is fit. Because if I have to be fit and in shape at 70 years old, you damn sure gonna be fit if you 20 years old or 30 years old. I ain't gonna be over here going to the gym eating damn greens and vegetables, and you gonna sit there with your S curve. I'll be damned. You gonna be the struggle with me. Not doing this.
Full time, I say, okay, I'm over this one thing that I saw or that I found out or that I heard. Another
Cry
thing
with no
that
tears.
I find out that you're
I
saying
tell
something
you,
to my family and my best friend.
Huh?
It's not being respectful.
She said that she had some concerns, that she doesn't think we're compatible. Like, she just wants to be friends.
I would never do that to you, and I didn't do that to you.
Oh, so he told the family what she
I'm
said.
not gonna lie to your mother and jail.
But it's not lying.
If they say, "Hey, how's it going?" Well, how would I respond to that? Hey, how's it
Oh,
going?
she's
How was your
upset that he
Right, and you
let
can
her
say,
mom know what was going
it wasn't
on.
the best. You're saying something that was supposed to be confidential. I mean, this situation
No, it's not gonna be
isn't
confidential.
fun, and it's
Like,
not
come
good.
on.
Dude, we're not compatible. I don't want to argue anymore. Why don't we just stop and say this isn't going to work?
Why do you keep on saying
and be
we?
respectful?
I do think, on paper, we were compatible, but I was paired with somebody who it felt like had zero interest in trying.
I don't know what's going to happen this week. I hope that you can be respectful of me. I really, really hope, because that is what I give to you, and that's all that I want back. It's going to take time.
What is the
for me to
respect that he's not giving
build
her?
back up to a place where
What? It's gonna take time for her
I
to
can
build.
trust you, and where
What is
I can
trust
just
you?
sit in a conversation and not have disrespect involved.
How is he disrespectful? She asked,
At this point,
"Do you think I'm lying?" He said yes.
Give you space. Go from there.
She's happy. Did you see her smile?
I don't believe that I disrespect Alyssa.
Yeah, you didn't disrespect her.
I mean, she
She's
gaslighted me.
Yes, he knows what you're about.
Feeling
Yeah.
to come into this process.
And there was two beds. He could have slept on the other bed, girl.
And then at this
She
point,
doesn't want
we
to.
spent not a
She
full
doesn't even want to look at him and see his S curve.
And she's already
Yeah.
written me off. I'm frustrated.
And she was smiling. That girl was smiling. Once he left, she's like, put on her hat.
I'm still fighting with myself over whether or not any part of me wants to still try to save this marriage.
I don't know how you're gonna save marriage, bruh.
A marriage takes two people. You know
The
that,
thing
right?
is, he can't leave because then he has to
How do you feel
pay.
like the day went?
Rather than the little incident we had with Mark and
boy.
Lindsay, I think it was great. But I do appreciate you stepping up. It was good to know that my wife has my back, right off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna have your back no matter what. You're like a little mini chihuahua that you just don't want to play with. That's what I feel like. It felt good to know that the love's real.
I guess the reason why I kind of like snapped on her is because I don't like when females bully other people. Like, I think that on the low she's shady.
What?
Let's look past that because we're not here for that.
Okay.
If you dwell in that,
I'm not
no, I'm just saying, if you do.
Now
dwell
he's
in that,
correcting
when
her.
you're near her, you're already gonna be irritated. So when she does something, you're gonna just go right at it.
You
This
see?
is about a lot
Now
of
he's
people
correcting you, though.
and their love for each
See?
other.
When he
That's
talks
what we
about
need
it,
to
it's
focus on.
good.
And I think me and you.
I got
get
your back.
closer, maybe we could break the wall.
You think I'm a wall?
I think you ain't being like all the way open.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh.
put pressure on me. I'm not a stone wall. I know that it's okay for me to open up, be vulnerable, but it just takes me some time to get there.
Oh,
Like we just
Katina.
met. But yeah.
You're in for a very rude
Awakening.
Girl.
Lord mercy.
Did you?
What did we just say? Did we see?
him and be vulnerable with him.
She wearing more than she did the wedding night.
So why is it so scary for you to be vulnerable?
I think I'm just scared of like being disappointed.
You think I'm gonna disappoint you?
I don't know. People are people.
Yeah, but there's not. There's
He's
people-
gonna
people,
find
but I'm your
something
I know.
to hold on to.
Just like
so
what
he
Zach
can-
did.
Just like what that fool do right
It's
now.
just
That
like
girl,
I still
Elisa.
can't help being cautious. I used to have like
You
a
can
lot
tell that
of
she's not
hope
gonna-
for people. So what that means is like
She used to have
I
a
would give,
hope
like,
for people.
a lot of like chances.
Here
and
she
I would
goes,
kinda,
talk
like,
about her
give
past
them-
again.
Not that I'm not hopeful and I don't give things chances. It's just I'm more on guard.
Don't let what people how they mistreated you dictate our future because this man who's your husband will cherish you. And maybe you're scared because I told you that that's who I used to be. I would never try to manipulate you. You're my wife. Wife. Please don't think or misunderstood.
She wants to
that
let go.
How I treated women in the past, like this is nothing like that.
I can tell that when he talks about his past, it's not a proud moment for him. But like realistically, people can't change overnight. So it is a thought that I can get hurt if and when my feelings start to get deeper.
I believe that we can do this forever if we just really have faith and we put everything in our heart into this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just
Why do I keep on thinking that this man is a big time BSer?
He is.
Why do I have the feeling like
You know, but the girl is wearing more clothes that she did the wedding. Oh, let's look one way. We don't dive into it, y'all.
next time? Let's see.
Off he goes. I feel like I'm falling in love.
Like, I love him. He's the one. That's it.
You love it.
You offered me another woman, why would I not?
And that's not what we hear. It's not happening.
I didn't know the true consequences of my actions.
Like you're already putting doubt. You want me to apologize to you how you want me to. I'm not going to do that.
You are very here with just saying something, just no matter what.
So are you in or are you out? There's no in between for me. Why would we have consummated our marriage? Like, come on, dude. You're so stupid.
You have liquor. Don't pass that on other people. You're way too old for that.
That's really rude.
Because if you're rude,
That's not okay.
Are you swimming with him? I'm not happy.
It's the family you'll fall in love with. Lifetime original series Leave It to Cheech begins now.
Previously on Leave.
Take the wheel. Take the wheel.
Hey, the remote control.
Donut jumped up like, oh my god. I'm glad we back, y'all, because this is craziness. Okay, so apparently what's happening is
Let's start with Katina.
Girl,
let's start with
you
Katina.
played yourself like a violin.
Like it's almost as if I could see where he was trying to lead her.
Yeah.
So he cool. Grab.
Just no, go and stab her in the neck.
Yes. Like first he says to you, "Hey man," reminds me of Jamie. Remember Jamie where he's like,
That man, all we
He's
have is
like, "Feel
Caucasian
me?
sex.
Look, when Nick said to him, "You feel me, man?" He's like, that's how this dude played her. First, he tells her, he says to her, "I love the way you have my back, man. I just really enjoy that, you know, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I mean, because the way I feel like I'm not gonna take blah 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 blah." And as soon as she says so, Well, you can't go in with that kind of attitude.
Well, we can't dwell on it.
We just can't do that, because when you do that, then it's like you're setting us up for, like, he just corrects her even though he was the one who started it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she feels kind of, you could see she felt discombobulated about it. Like, she looked all confused, like chastised, but like confused. And then, so she's like, okay, well, and then he didn't stop there. He tells her about
the wall.
I gotta keep on working on the wall. He said, you think I have a wall? Yeah. Yeah, you know, you have a wall.
Yeah, but I can tell you not really, all
like,
the way in it.
I want to learn more about you. So now you put it on her. You are the one, bruh, who is not all the way in from the moment you saw her walk down the aisle. From the moment you spotted her before she started walking down the aisle. You were not in it.
No, before.
But now you want to
even decided to get married, he was not in it.
But when he saw her, he was not in it also. We could tell from his face.
This man was not serious about nothing.
Okay? And then, so now he's trying to let you know you're the problem, though. Now when you're in bed now, you see she was not even looking happy.
No, she was covered up. Like, she really was to herself.
And her hands were like this.
And he kept trying to hold her hand. She was like this the whole time.
Because she don't know how to feel. All she knows, though, for sure,
that your ass just gaslighted me.
That you got your and she's not quite sure. Is it gaslight right now or what? But she thinking about it. That's why her hands are like this. And then now he's talking about, you can't let
the past dictate our future. Because I'm your husband. I'm your
the guy who does not cuddle. Yes.
I'm your husband. You my wife. You my wife. You my wife. You my wife. You my wife.
It's too much, man.
She said, this man right here talking to himself in third mother effing person. This man right here is your husband. I'm your husband, okay? I'm your husband. Yes. And you my wife. I would never try to manipulate you.
It's too much.
You just did, idiot.
Well, that's what he did with the other dude. Remember with the dude, with her friend, who was trying to talk to him, and I got you though, bro. And the guy said, I got you though, bro.
But the brother, but the man, he was very clear. He's like, I see this man about nothing. She's there confused, like, what the?
Because she, and then she was holding herself like this.
Well, but she had to have the hand because he's like this, trying to.
Exactly. Kind of like how, you remember Derek Jackson and his wife? When she had to hold him.
Had to like bring him here. Like,
for him to hold.
Mom, this one was like this. Like, hold your hand out. She was like this. Oh,
also,
like leaning. Like, they had to put her hand here.
And she's all like all uncomfortable looking.
Release her from the shackles of your manipulation.
That's how he had her. All joined up, and she all uncomfortable.
She had her robe on, Mom. She seemed really recluse. The first night they were together, she had this little tidy nightie on. She had more clothes on this time because she doesn't know how to feel. She feels like...
And she doesn't know... She is used to not being able to express herself when someone has pissed her off. When a guy has pissed her off. She doesn't know how to express herself. She thought she was standing there for him. He was just looking for a way to chastise her. And correct her so that he could bring his own things. He's looking for a way how he gonna deal with you, girl.
This is gonna be another Zach and Michaela. Because as soon as she said that, I have daddy issues or whatever. Every single time he was using it. Didn't I just tell y'all? If you go and you tell your man about your past, he will take it and he will take a spoon and stab you in the neck. In the neck. And now she's cussing out the white lady the other time, next time, talking about you too damn old to be drinking or whatever and stuff. She said, you're effing rude. She's upset, and apparently he probably got on her or something like that. Because it seemed like he corrected her in public.
Yes.
That's what it seemed like, because she looked all confused, so now she goes at the white lady and starts getting mad at her.
Now he has set you up to be the angry black woman.
And now that white lady's husband went and consummated the marriage, and he's like, you're always at a 10. Now she's like, well, are you in it or are you not? And this was after she said he's the one.
And she looks like she's about to start crying. Well, that's why you praising him too much.
Girl, it was a red flag when my man goes downstairs. Like, I'm sorry, it's a red flag. If my man has the balls, the cojones to go and throw me underneath the bus, then light my ass on fire, and then go sit down and have drinks. Yeah. Now, even the fact that you left the hotel to go sit down and have drinks with them, we should be going hand in hand together. So I know what the hell you saying. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's a red flag. He was let my husband do that.
Well, first of all, we're not even going to say that. Because guess what? When you're in a relationship, it's best not to talk too much about that relationship. Yeah. And don't say what you're going to do when your husband do X, Y, Z.
No, I'm not threatening. No, I'm not saying it in a threatening way.
You're not married yet. And you don't want no one to be like,
no. I'm just saying,
you're still young. You have your life in front of you. Let me say all those things.
No, I'm not saying that he's going. I'm not going to say I'm going to go yell at him or curse him out or anything like that. I'll just be like, oh, okay, honey. It's going to be in the back of my brain.
We're not talking about your future spouse. Let's leave that alone. Because you still got to get,
I'm just saying it's not right. You don't go to you don't go downstairs and leave me upstairs on our honeymoon to go and talk about.
He probably, you know what he did? He probably told her, because she knew he was going, because she said, how did he go or whatever. And he was telling her how he had her back.
Of course. Which was a lie.
The reunion, reunion is going to be something. Because when she sees that, and her family sees that, it's going to be a mess.
I'm sure they're watching it tonight, too.
It's going to be, oh yeah, they would have been watching it to see, oh my goodness.
How you doing, Lindsay?
I know. I wonder what she's going to come out and say on her Instagram. We've got to be watching for those things.
Yeah. I follow all of them. But yes, honey. But next week, it sounds like it's going to be a hot mess.
I am just, and then the other thing, we forgot to talk about Jasmina. Jasmina, you're saying that you like to deal with a positive, but as you're saying that, you're anything but positive. I like to deal with a positive. That's what I do. I don't look and start worrying about something happening, some conflicts happening.
I don't think she was.
That. I don't do Mariam.
She wasn't negative. She was confrontational.
Very confrontational.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the family's fault because they went and said that he is very pessimistic. That's the issue. So now her razors are up like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
Shut the hell up.
There's nothing. Let people let them find out on their own.
Nobody needs a warning.
Because that spouse. You know what they will. You know what they'll say now. Even your family thinks that of you. So it's not something that I came up with myself. Even your family knows you to be XYZ. Don't do that to them. There was no need to say how the man is pessimistic and all this stuff. And we already talked about the unemployed person. And that girl, what's her name?
Who?
The one who doesn't like the guy with the S curve.
Alyssa.
Chris and Alyssa.
Apparently she's crying again.
Yeah. She doesn't want to be there. Unfortunately, she cannot leave. Well, if she has the money, I guess.
Which I think is so jacked up.
You have to come with the money. It's not like you guys
are legitimately trying to get me married. Y'all are trying to make TV.
Well, you guys should have been watching the Married at First Sight all this time and decide not to come. But if you come, on the off chance that it might work, because some people it has worked, but I'm trying to see when was the last time it worked, because it did not work this time at all. Nobody stayed married.
Not at
all. Nobody, and that's a fail. When not even one somebody stayed together.
I mean, but that has happened in plenty of other seasons. I think at least 2 other seasons, and nobody has stayed together.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
you guys gotta try better.
Marla's living her best life with Rachel. I saw they went on some vacation.
Who?
Yesterday, Mirla and Rachel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have been besties, y'all. I'm sure Mirla like, girl, listen, you leave those bums alone. Let me show you the high life, how I live. Let me show you how I live.
Yeah, and Rachel likes to travel.
Yeah. I'm sure they're best friends.
Yeah. Well, we will see what happens next Wednesday.
Yeah. But we'll be back this Friday. With Ready to Love. I can't.
We're looking for a show to watch on Thursday. So if you guys know of a show, there's a show that I want us to start watching. I heard someone talk about it called Succession. It's on HBO, I think. So if anyone knows about that show, let us know.
Yes. Thank you for watching. It is Mary
and Amma,
and we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
And we appreciate all the love.
I know.
Thank you guys for staying with us and being so supportive. We appreciate every single last one of you.
Yes.
But yes, it is Mary
and Amma.
And thanks for watching.